What's up guys, I'm Zach and welcome to episode 2 of Beat the Budget. Now in this episode, we're moving away from t-shirts from the last episode and moving into bottoms. Specifically, we'll be looking at 3 different pairs of blue jeans at 3 drastically different price points. Now starting off fresh, I wanted to start with what we started with in the t-shirt video, and of course that comes from the brand Uniqlo. So let me grab that pair of jeans out and let's have a look at this pair. Now, this is the first pair from Uniqlo coming in at $60. I really wanted to have a bit of a slim fit jean to go within my wardrobe. And guys, this came in the mail today, and I will say from first impressions, I can already tell, I don't know if you can see it by the leg, but I already feel like these are gonna be less of a slim fit and more of a skinny fit, unfortunately. However, I do really like the wash on this pair. I was looking for a nice sort of washed indigo blue, hence why all these pairs will be sort of a washed indigo blue throughout. Now, I was super excited about this one, especially because this one came in at the low price of only $60, which for a pair of jeans, you can't go wrong with. That also means it's not 100% cotton. Specifically looking at it, it is 98% cotton and 2% elastane, which personally I really do like because that means you, of course, get a little bit of stretch, which you definitely need with jeans. With that being said, let me throw these on so I can give you my first and initial thoughts on this pair. Okay, so let's just mind the fact that I am stripping on camera right now and putting these jeans on. I will say right now that these are super comfortable. However, slim fit, as I said, slim fit, they say. These are definitely skinny jeans, and for me, I don't rock skinny jeans. That's something definitely that I'm going to be leaving in the past going into 2024. However, I will say, just off initial first impressions, these are very comfortable, and I really do like the blue wash that they got going throughout these. I'm a little bit disappointed that they are so skinny, as I did want a little bit more of a looser fit. However, of course, I know I wasn't going to get a straight leg or anything like that. They are slim in the name. However, I will say, for $60, these are pretty good. They're actually very comfortable, and if I do say so myself, I think they look pretty good. Honestly, initial impressions, look, if the fit was a little bit wider, I'd definitely be keeping these. And I've got to say, guys, I don't wear jeans in general because I don't find them very comfortable. But I got to say, in these, they are so stretchy. I could wear these all day without any problems. And that's not something you really find in many jeans. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle with comfort in jeans, and that's why I don't wear them. If you look at every video on my channel, you will not find one single video where I'm wearing a pair of jeans or that I've actually kept. So there's only been like 1 or 2 try-ons and represent videos, which I never kept. In saying that, really do love these. For $60, this is definitely a great buy if you guys are considering it. Honestly, off my first impressions, I'd give this a solid 7.3 out of 10. It's nothing really exciting, but it's perfectly average and good and wearable on an everyday occasion. And they're obviously very comfortable, so that's a big plus from me. With that being said, let's move into the next pair. And of course, this is coming back from a classic jean brand known for the jeans. Of course, the 501s, one of the most famous jeans of all time. And of course, yes, we're looking at the brand Levi's. And just as I was unbuttoning, I realized I probably should show you the jeans before I take off these pants, just so you don't have to look at me bare naked. With that being said, these are the 568 Stay Loose jeans from Levi's. And of course, as I said, I wanted a looser leg, and this looks like a loose leg to me. Now, I did want to try something a little bit different from the classic 501s. I feel like everyone has tried a pair of 501s in their life, and yes, they're great, they're a staple, they're a classic, but I want to look to the future in 2024, try some new silhouettes from Levi's. So yes, this is the 568 Stay Loose jean, and I also did pick up another pair, and that is the 550 Relaxed Taper jeans. Now, this one specifically I picked up because I love this wash. This is exactly the type of wash I've been looking for in terms of blue jeans. Really nice with this wash. However, let's throw on the darker pair first and see how the actual Stay Loose jeans fit on body. Okay, so good thing the camera cuts off exactly where it needs to cut off. Otherwise, you guys will be getting a whole lot of action you don't want to see. With that being said, the Stay Loose jeans, now that they're on, these look really nice. These look really nice, and I'm sort of disappointed that they didn't have a stonewash colorway for me to try on because, man, this pair is nice. These fit perfectly. Actually, this fits exactly how I had wanted. Now, these 2 pairs from Levi's come in at $150, which is obviously a little bit higher than the $60 from Uniqlo. However, with that increased price point, I will say you definitely are getting the quality. Now, they do feel a little bit thicker than the actual Uniqlo pair. Let me actually have a look if these are 100% cotton or if they have a little bit of a mix in there. Okay, so now as I thought, yes, this pair is 100% cotton, which means, yes, it is a little bit more thicker. However, I would say that they did a great job of sort of mastering the blend between like a softer fabric and a thick denim fabric. They actually feel quite comfortable on body. They are noticeably a lot more stiff than the Uniqlo pair. However, I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable at all whatsoever. Now, I will preface this by saying all these pairs are a size 34. I am 6 foot tall, 182 centimeters, and around 86 kilos. I typically wear a large in all my pants, and that is why I'm picking up a 34 in all these jeans, so you can also see the different type of sizing. Now, I will say this one definitely blew it out of the park so far. Really, really love this pair. It's time to try on the next one. Okay, so now this is the 550 taper. Now, I will say these are noticeably a lot more tighter around the waist specifically than the Stay Loose pair. Now, I wouldn't say it's super uncomfortable. However, I would definitely notice that sitting down in this would be a tight fit for me. Now, not necessarily uncomfortable. However, I don't know if I'd really want to wear it for a long duration. With that being said, on body right now, you can see that they do fit a little bit more cropped on me. That is purely because I couldn't find a 34 length. And unfortunately, as I am a tall boy, it does mean that the size 32 length fits a little bit more cropped than a typical type of jean. I definitely need a 34. However, I will say I love the wash on this one the most. The fit, however, not really digging it. I think the comfort on this one, again, 100% cotton, but it just feels a lot more stiff than that Stay Loose pair. Now, I don't know if that's because of the sizing, but it does feel like the denim is slightly thicker. Now, a lot of people do tend to think that a thicker type of denim means that it's higher quality. I would highly disagree with that. I think a comfortable pair of denim is the best type of quality denim that you can find, because at the end of the day, you're going to wear it all the time. And unfortunately, I think just in terms of the actual cotton on this one, and it is quite thick. As I said, it is a little bit more tighter around the waist. Not to the point where I can't breathe, but it is going to be a little bit more uncomfortable to wear than that Stay Loose pair. With that being said, rating the Stay Loose pair out of 10, the 568, I've got to give that one an 8 out of 10. I think that's a great pair of jeans. It's nothing super exciting. However, you're definitely getting a little bit better of a wash. The quality is there. I think the fit, most of all, is something that's very in right now, especially in terms of that sort of looser type jean, which I really do enjoy. And specifically for me, I was looking for a jean that would fit like that, and that fit perfectly. I wish it did have the wash of this jean, unfortunately. However, regardless, I think that pair is fantastic. Now, moving into this pair though, the 550, unfortunately, I've got to give this one a little bit of a lower rating just because I think the overall fit is a little bit off, and that's just in terms of the waist, and I think the comfortability is just not there as well. I'll definitely give this one a little bit higher than the Uniqlo pair, just because you do get a little bit better of a wash, and you do feel like there is a slight bump in the actual quality of the garment. So I'm happy to give this one a 7 out of 10. But with that being said, it's time to move into an exciting pair. Now, this is the big one. This is the $760 pair of jeans from Acne Studios. In fact, for a $760 pair of jeans, I wanted to make sure that I was going to unbox it in front of you guys and give you my honest first and initial thoughts on the pair. With that being said, let's unbox this. Let's get into it. Now, this came directly from Acne. I am completely forgetting what the jeans are called, but I will throw it up on screen. And let's have a look at this bad boy. Okay, lovely that they sent it in an Acne bag. Okay, now this is the pair of Acne Studio jeans. Oof. All right, there it is. First initial impressions is, man, these are wide. Now, I know I said it all one and a wide length leg, but man, that is wide. Now, in terms of detailing, first impressions, I'm just noticing a little bit of distressing detail. Really do like that. I think it adds to the overall element of the garment. But, you know, the wash is pretty standard on this. I don't know if I'm too excited about its look based off the first impressions. Like, it looks like a nice pair of jeans, but $760, I'm not really seeing it right now. Hopefully, throwing this pair on, I'm actually going to see the value of that $760. Because right now, I'm not seeing it. Looks great. Wide leg. Let's just throw it on. Okay, so I'm buttoning up the last button on this pair of Acne Studio jeans. And first impressions, guys, I gotta say, wow. They feel really nice. I've got to give it to Acne Studio. $700, I would hope they feel nice, but they feel quite nice. The cotton on these jeans, regardless of being 100% cotton, is actually very soft. It's almost very lightweight as well. The wash is nice. The fit is beautiful. I would say this is a perfect fit in terms of jeans. I love how wide the leg is. I was a bit concerned because I'm only just starting to get into like wider silhouettes, not just like straight leg, like actual wide silhouette. But this pair has definitely given me a little bit more confidence to wear wide jeans. I've got to say, I really do like them, and I hate to admit it because I know this pair is $700, but it is really nice. I really do think they've executed this pair really well. Now, I will say that it is slightly a little bit too tight on the waist for me. I feel like I could have gone a size up. This is a 34. If they did stock it at 35, I would definitely pick up the 35. And I don't know what to say here because I'm inclined to sort of go in on it because it's $700, but I'm really liking it. Like, it is ridiculous how nice this pair of jeans are. And at the end of the day, if you're buying a pair of jeans and you want to invest in a pair of jeans for a number of years, perhaps spending the money isn't actually a bad idea, especially for a pair like this. Wow, okay. What do I say here? Now, the budget-friendly me wants to say, hey, the Levi pair is fantastic, go with that one. But the Acne Studios, the designer, the perfect execution on this pair, wants me to say Acne, and I gotta say, I'm very close. I reckon if it was a 35, oh man, okay. So let's just rate it out of 10, because my first impressions, I'm obviously loving this pair. Out of 10, I gotta give it to Acne. In terms of being a pair of jeans that you could wear all the time, this has got to be like $700. Okay, I got to give it to Acne. This is definitely a sick pair of jeans, and this might be the only time that I go with the higher price option, but I gotta say, $700 for this jeans, if you can afford it, this is definitely worth it. This is an easy 9.2 out of 10. This is almost the perfect jean. Almost like a bit of like a flare to it, but not to the point where it's overbearing. This pair is so nice. I'm like shocked right now. This is super. This is a moment in history, guys, for me to recommend $700 jeans. I would say if you can afford it, definitely go for it. Otherwise, I reckon if you stick around, try and pick them up on a sale, you could definitely get them for maybe around the $300 to $400 mark. But yeah, shout out to Acne. Guys, I know Acne Studios is known for their jeans, and today I feel like they actually proved that, yeah, this is why they knocked it out of the park. Yeah, this is definitely a pair of jeans that I would keep for the rest of my life, without doubt. This is fantastic. Love this pair. I definitely got to give it to the Stylish jeans from Levi's. Second runner-up, honorable mention. Without doubt, that pair is fantastic. For a lower budget-friendly option, I think it really executes a lot of the details of this Levi pair. And though that one fits a little bit more looser on the waist in terms of all the details, the fit, the quality, the actual comfort on this pair, Acne 100% wins this one without doubt. But I would highly recommend that you guys pay attention to the Stay Loose range from Levi's, because that pair of jeans, $150, super reasonable. Obviously, you could pick up a few of those pairs instead of one pair of Acne Studio jeans. But sometimes, guys, you just got to go with the premium option. I hate to admit it. Not that I would just buy Acne Studios jeans all the time. I would say Levi's is probably going to be a little bit more of my go-to. But for that one-time splurge, when you want to pick up a piece that's going to be in your wardrobe rotation for years to come, Acne Studios jeans, check them out, because I am super impressed. With that being said, guys, this was super fun. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you did, check out my t-shirt one where I looked at a $25 t-shirt compared to $155 compared to $420. And of course, that also features Uniqlo and Acne in that video as well. I have a lot more ideas of what I could do with this series in the future, though I'm making this content for you guys, so please leave your input down below, because I really do take it into consideration, guys. It really means a lot to me to see those comments down below. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.